Ho ho! We do have some news today, at least. I guess Call of Duty updates Twitter posted something. I've never followed it. I was just scrolling while I was at work today, but they had a little post, and I'm just gonna read out what they said. They said PS4 and PS5 players are able to matchmake with one another. There's no cross-platform play with PS3 or other hardware platforms, obviously. Also, it says season pass owners are able to matchmake with non-season pass owners. So that's really cool. That makes me not regret buying the season pass so that I can play the zombies games. And that makes me feel good about having like potentially full lobbies if this lobby actually fills me up and I get into a game here. But I'm having still a good time. It's like day 3, day 4 of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for me because I have not played Black Ops 1's port yet. I'm hoping with the little update that they gave us, I don't think it was an actual update, so but at the same time, I'm hoping they can actually update and fix, you know, Black Ops 1, because I've seen some sniping issues. Granted, I wouldn't probably use a sniper in Black Ops 1, but it's a little rough out here. And right when I say this, I'm not getting into a domination game. I just want to get in a domination game. Thank you. Here we go. I've been using the Vector. I'm trying to get a gold, but I'm also just trying to level up. I think last video I made, I was like level 20, so already level 28. We're moving. I figured playing domination might be the best way to deal with this. They definitely need to update both games because there is an issue with like people leaving lobbies. They don't refill. Although this morning I saw lobbies refilling when I started playing, so that might be something that might actually work now. So that'll be cool. I feel like spawns flipped, except they didn't. I don't know about you guys, but where I live, it's humid and hot as hell. Like, around now, it's terrible. So I don't mind playing on my PS5. Otherwise, I'm mainly a PC player unless it's some type of exclusive. All the shit that's been going down in gaming this past week has been making me feel a lot of type of ways. Kind of depressed with one of my favorite hobbies of all time, you know, gaming. But, like, yeah, just the whole disc drive, like, disc situation with Sony, like, that sucks. Just a whole lot of bullshit that's been going down. And a lot of it sucks. But Black Ops ports, I was excited for when they announced this back in June. I'm not a part of like the whole boycott buying any digital games because, like, I mean, it's dumb, but I don't see myself personally in the future like wanting a PS6 or whatever, because there's no reason. These Sony exclusives on the PS5 disappointed me. I just, you know, I bought a PS5 in the beginning of the generation. I'm holding on to it. I'm glad I am. I think like Wolverine might be good, but that's like really it for me. Because, like, Spider-Man 2 was fun, but I feel like the story was meh, you know? God, I'm doing terrible. I can't, like, just walk around, talk, and game properly. It's not working for me. And I'm also going to lose my train of thought. Back where I was at, just talking about Sony in general. With them just getting rid of discs, I don't see a point in getting a PS6, especially when it's going to be expensive as hell. I'm already super invested in a PC, right? So I'm super invested into PC. No real reason for me to get a PS6 if it's going to be digital only, and there's going to be like at most 10 PS6 exclusives probably, unless we get like a complete game crash. Because in general, I gotta look at it this way: I gotta just be probably happy with everything that I currently own now, and that's like video game wise too. Obviously, thank God we are gonna, like, this is like a ridiculously good year for gaming releases, but it's a terrible year once again for just gaming business in general. Like, making shit tons of profit only to be also losing shit tons of money and chasing like golden goose of Fortnite. That's just never, there's gonna be a game that is gonna be as big as Fortnite or surpasses Fortnite. It always happens. But no one's gonna be able to like know what game that is. I don't even think Epic knew when they made Fortnite that was gonna be it. You know, Notch didn't know when he made Minecraft that was gonna be it. When they made fucking the first Call of Duty, they didn't know that was gonna spawn a giant franchise. It's not, you can't go into making a game try to be a mega hit. You kind of just, like, throughout history, it seems like you just kind of happen upon it. So, like, Sony's whole strategy there has been killing them. And what they're going to do in the future, I don't know. I just see it as bad. With, I mean, like, I don't think buying digital games is bad. I buy them all the time. I buy them on PC. The only cool thing about PC is, if they, God forbid, take away some of our PC games, you damn well know people are up in arms about that shit. You're going to be able to download said game other ways if it really gets taken away. Personally speaking, I have like probably 10 to 20 delisted Steam games. I could probably go through it, but I know it's like the Stomping Land and a few like Marvel games and Telltale games fully delisted on Steam for fucking years now, and I've never had a game removed from my library. I bet you it's happened before, but at least for me personally, I've never had a game removed from my library. I know it's happened on console, so I can't speak the same. Like, it's already happened on console. You get the PS3 store shut down, PS Vita store shut down, Xbox 360 store shut down. In reality, those stores weren't that big for those companies to be running, and they did not, like, they're just like little sets of bandwidth on these major companies. And so in the same tweet that they say they're going to get rid of discs, they're going to kill their stores, right? It's it is quite hyperbolic. I don't know. Hyperbolic. Like, it's dumb. It's ridiculous. I actually didn't do bad, and I talked like mostly the whole time. Oh, damn, someone's got to give me a cookie. I didn't do bad this time. I didn't do terrible. And I'm trying not to... Oh, wait, that was just one round. That's why I like domination. I'm almost going to level up. It's just stupid. I don't think digital preservation's good anywhere except for on PC, only because we can pirate. And that's not a good version of digital preservation. I would love to be able to buy and at least be guaranteed to keep my digital purchases, and if I wanted to, rip them legally and like put them on my PC or whatnot. But that's just like a whole nother discussion, and there just need to be like laws for that. Shit won't work. I understand that discs weren't going to last forever on games, but it just sucks. It does suck, because I enjoyed collecting like my favorite games on disc. That was the whole reason why I had a PS5, and like I was really getting into disc collecting again back in like right after COVID, during COVID, and so I've been doing it for like the last 6 years again, and it's been fun. It's good. It's fun to have like a shelf of games that are meaningful, at least to me. But yeah, I don't know. Personally, I'm just like looking at it. PS6. It's just, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy. The only reason why I would look into like whatever the next Xbox was if they were actually going to make it a PC, like an open platform option where you can install whatever you want on it. And considering it would have been an AMD machine, I mean, that would have been like a Steam machine Pro X. But if it's like also ridiculously expensive, I don't think that's a great idea. But still, it's a better option than buying a PS6 and just being like stuck with, Sony pricing, fucking Sony games, and Sony's really shitty service for online, considering you have to pay for it. Like, Steam support is 100 times better compared to anything Sony's doing, and you have to pay for Sony's online service. I mean, obviously you don't have to pay just to buy games and play single-player games and contact their support, but people pay for their service and their support sucks, Like, Steam, people don't pay for Steam online, you don't have to. And it's ridiculous. So that's why I could see myself just sticking with PC, especially when everything's going to be expensive anyways. And, you get more storefronts with PC. As much as I only really do stick to Steam, I also use GOG. I especially use GOG because if you have an Amazon Prime account, you basically get free games that you get forever. It is insane. It's so hilarious that some of the worst companies in the world also actually offer sometimes good services. So that shit's funny to me. But what can you do? What can you do, man? Sony's really fucked up. The internet is always annoying because it's always just like you versus everybody or whatever. It's been a weird, tumultuous week, but it's been also very weird and cool that I've been able to just play Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with fresh servers. No one in this lobby is a fucking Prestige. And I'm going to work on prestiging probably and stuff and just playing Black Ops 2 casually. Probably every day, because I wasn't going to play anything until end of July, but I don't think I'm going to play Halo Remastered, Campaign Evolved, or whatever. I just don't care, especially with Halo Studios tried to like advertise that, you know, Campaign Evolved is going to come on a disc, when Microsoft themselves they've symbolically have kept discs, right? But their discs are actually the ones that people complain about, where it's like, it's not actually the game, it's just an install. Yeah, no, Microsoft's been doing that for probably like 2 years. At least the PS5 discs, this is where people don't get it right. Not every game, but honestly, like 70 to 80% of PS5 games that come out on disc have the 1.0 version of the game on them. If you put them in your disc or your PS5 without internet, it will install and you will be able to play it. Guess what? You didn't download that game. You installed it because you owned it with a disc. So that is something I always see online. Oh, yeah, these games. You've been having to install games since the PS4 mandatory, PS4, Xbox One era. We've been having to install games because the games are so big, you need them to load a certain speed, and discs can't load that speed. You could do it optionally on the PS3 and Xbox 360 era, and I remember doing it for a game just like this, Black Ops 2, because my Black Ops 2 disc was fucking up. So I installed the disc to my drive, which you could do, but then you need to keep the disc as like a check to make sure that you actually own the game still. And then the game would just run from your Xbox 360 hard drive, and it would run better because you wouldn't have like disc skipping because it was still a fucking DVD. And, you know, like, people just are tech illiterate and dumb and have opinions. I'm dumb and have opinions and also tech illiterate, but not to the degree of where people are just blindly saying things, you know? But, on the happy note, though, I'm enjoying Black Ops 2. I'm enjoying I haven't played Black Ops 1 yet. I don't know if I will. But Black Ops 2 is just something I never thought I would be able to actually experience ever again. Fresh like this. And it's running great. It feels good today. Like, honestly, it feels better. So, it's freaking sick. We lost by 1 point. I went 31-18, yapping the entire time. That is quite frankly going to be my best game ever. And I got to talk about PlayStation and Call of Duty updates. Hopefully they fix some more stuff and they continue to we'll just have these games forever on the PS5, so that's pretty cool. Like, I'll be able to play this from time to time. I know it won't be alive forever, but these servers are going to be popping for the rest of the summer, which is really sick. Man, and if I was a kid again and I didn't have, like, to worry about work, it would be even better.